Okay, so this is SJ over here, and SJ also has a YouTube channel. SJ, why don't you tell us about what your YouTube channel is all about?
Well, I have one called, what's my name? SJ LeHoven, SJ LeHoven. And it started because I just cannot help encouraging people, and I'm a born optimist. And so it started out I did things called SJ's Pep Talks, and then pretty soon my cousin showed up, and my cousin, she's from Tennessee, and her name's SJ Daisy. And so SJ Daisy was like, no, I want that channel, I want to do it. So I let her do that, and she went on her merry old way. And then what I've done, now I'm doing a thing called SJ from the Heart. And so literally I speak from my heart, and it's nothing's planned, it's impromptu, and I speak from my heart. And so you can find that when you go to YouTube and look for SJ LeHoven, LeHoven. And then the other channel I have is for my cousin, SJ Daisy. And SJ Daisy, she loves to read stories to children. So there's over 20 something videos up there. It's called Read Along with SJ Daisy. Now SJ, there's no periods, it's just an S, a capital S, and a little lowercase j. So SJ LeHoven on YouTube, and Read Along with SJ Daisy, or SJ Daisy on YouTube. Check it out. Awesome.
I'll put a link down below in the description.
Thank you, Randy.
Okay, so SJ just got done doing a kayak trip around Na Pali coast.
Yep.
How long were you out there for?
I was out there 3 nights.
Okay.
And so I left on Tuesday from KA Beach, which is at the end of the road, and
North Shore
of Kauai. And my friend dropped me off, and so then I paddled from KA to Milali'i, and it's a place where you can go camp, and you can only get there by boat. Usually kayak. Sometimes people get dropped off, but most people kayak. And I was there 3 nights by myself, and I met some wonderful people, and I just had an awesome time. And it is my Mecca, Randy. It's my Mecca. I go
very
there.
Cool.
I go there every year, at least once, if not twice. Yeah.
And Slacker Monkey has never been on Na Pali coast by ocean yet. I've looked over it by the air and by the cliffs, but I've yet to see it by sea. So one of these days, I will man up, monkey up, and go take a ride out there.
You should go, monkey man. And,
all right.
And you know, you're a monkey man. I actually am kind of a monkey person too.
All right.
I was born with my hands out straight, like my feet were out straight like hands,
really?
like a monkey.
Really?
Yeah.
Things you learn on the dirty road to Polihale.
There you go.
So what was the highlight of your trip out there?
The highlight of the trip, okay, I think it was the water. The ocean water was just really, really clear and beautiful and clear.
All right.
And
clearly beautiful.
Very beautiful and clear.
Okay.
But also the fresh water, the Kai. KAI is the ocean water. The ocean water was awesome, and also the Vailua, the fresh water.
Okay.
There were 2 different waterfalls. One that I went through when I was on the kayak, so I got drenched in the waterfall.
Oh, man.
And one that I found that was for a very tiny person, and I got small, and I got in that waterfall and just had the time of my life.
That's amazing.
The water.
See, I need to get all.
You need to go there.
I don't know why I haven't. So let me just say this. The first place I met SJ as the Inspirates. When you're Inspired, that's how I met SJ, which was the Kauai improvisational group with Fallon and Emma,
Ron, Damien,
yep,
and Aaron.
Yeah. So that's how I know SJ, and then I ran into SJ after not seeing you for a while at a party. And that's how she corralled me into driving this long ass road to nowhere.
Can I show them the road?
Yeah, I've actually got footage of the road on the way out here.
It's a long road.
Yeah, I crawled out here.
Hot road.
So, and right now, as you saw, we have the kayak strapped to the back on a strap and a prayer, basically. But we're both feeling pretty optimistic.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's still
I
there.
See
If it'll make it on this road, we're golden grams. We're champagne in our slippers from here on out.
Oh, I've never had champagne in my slippers. Is that good? Sounds pretty yummy.
Well, I don't know. Maybe a ruby slipper, a Hawaiian slipper. You'd probably be doing a lot of licking. Well, shoot. So is there anything else you would like to tell us about your trip, SJ? Any revelation?
Well, yeah, here's a couple.
All right.
I've learned that I'm only ever where I'm meant to be, because that's where I am. And I can't be anywhere else but where I am. And so I'm just riding what I'm calling the trust train. And my trust train is it's on a curved track. I don't know what's ahead, but I just trust completely that everything's going to happen like it needs to and is meant to. So I left, started paddling, and I had the conversation I love to have with myself is, who am I going to meet today and what's going to happen? And so I ended up running into some friends I haven't seen in years, and that was really, really cool.
Out on the Na Pali?
At Milili'i.
Oh,
I had
really?
no idea they'd be there,
Oh,
and it
okay.
was really cool to see them. And then I met this person who's an archaeologist who's there for 2 weeks. She's working on a project, and it's really cool. It's a project to see what it was like for Hawaiians in the time after us Westerners arrived. And so that transition period, like what kind of pottery they used, because they were in the iron stage and using iron and that kind of tools, but there's actually the mix of pottery in that. So anyway, that lady invited me up to the dig site, and that was really, really cool.
Wow.
And then this young honeymoon couple ended up camping beside me, and it was really cool to meet them. So those were some surprises. And then lastly, when you come in at Polihale, in the winter, you don't go there because it's dangerous. So when I was here a month ago with my girlfriends, we got tumbled. We huli'd, that means we flipped our kayak. So you never know what it's going to be like. So today when I was coming in on the trust train, I'm like, okay, trust train,
Woo-woo.
I'm giving the reins over to you completely. I trust you completely that you'll take care of this, and I'll just show up and paddle. So I did, and I got to like the point to now come in, and then I look over and I'm like, OMG, I'm on a wave. I think I'm catching a wave. And so that was extraordinary. So for me, it was a really cool, just this most in the face, SJ, you do not need to worry about anything. And I mean nothing. There is nothing on this planet that I need to worry about at all. Yay!
Woo-woo.
I just really, really want to thank Randy. You guys watching this, you may not realize he came way out of his way to pick me up. It's not like a casual, oh sure, I'll drop by on my way to get tea or coffee at the grocery store. Out in the middle of nowhere. So thank you. And also, how awesome is that when I'm getting a little lesson on the trust train, Randy's there with his camera and he gets me catching a wave on a kayak. Whoa, that's so cool. Thank you.
Right.
So thank you.
Okay, and that's going to do it for today's vlog. This was day 21. See you tomorrow. Aloha.